What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. I'm here with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Out here chilling, getting a little cozy over here. You know, we have an abundance of dogs today. Yeah, I still love you too. Okay, it's all right. I still care about you. Okay. You know, over here needing a little attention. You know, all the dogs over here, hubbed up over here. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. We have one inside there too. He's in timeout. She's in timeout, to be honest. And another one inside the other room. You know, the two outcasts. For real, they both outcasts. Honestly, I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but you know, these ones that here standing have been showing, you know, that they deserve, that they understand, you know, to remain cooperative and peaceful with one another, for real, you know, because the other two, you know, got some work to do, like I do with myself, you know what I mean? So that's why it's cool to see, you know, things as mirrors and, you know, to learn from myself through other environments. But basically, like when I'm learning, is just being grounded, you know, and building up my own vibe. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Raise my own frequency so that, you know, look, hey, thank you. I love you too. Yeah. Raising our frequency so that, you know, nothing tears it down, nothing overpowers it, and that we're responsible with the high frequency because we see, you know, this frequency is for us to be able to supervise, for us to be able to, you know, hold things down. You know what I'm saying? That's what this whole power I'm realizing is. It's not in a way of, oh, I'm in control, and it's not in a way of, oh, I am, you know, the dictator or whatever. Nah. When I say king and queen, that's just saying like an embodiment, you know, of our self worth and, you know, embracing our royalty and supervision. I'm saying that as supervision. You know what I mean? Like, look, this dog over here, these dogs, love, you know what I'm saying? Just keeps sniffing and whatnot. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Jamie. But yeah, you know, they're cool. Like, we're out here having a chill time together. These soulful expressions, you know. It's five of us, five dogs, and one human, you know. But hey, yeah. Sometimes dogs can really help us to really just calm down, chill out, and, you know, do that inner work on ourselves. You know what I mean? Because that's the biggest thing I can say. You know what I mean? I love harmony and peace. That's why I speak about it in these videos because it's reminders and, you know, it's just what I'm embodying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like tension, clashing, you know, friction, conflict, aggression, all of that. You know what I mean? And at the same time, still people are supposed to still, like, you know, do the right thing, stand up for themselves and respond, you know, holding your ground, holding our ground, you know, in a mature way and, you know, learn from that. That's the best way I can say it. You know what I mean? Like, don't take nothing from nobody and that's the best way. Hey, thank you. That's the best way for me to say it. You know, is to keep the peace. I know that sounds super simple, but it's true. Like little instances, like with some of these dogs, you know, sometimes it's out of nowhere. Without me, you know what I'm saying? That shows like I don't control nothing. You know what I mean? I just gotta be on top of my own stuff. You know, and at least that can be part of a reflection and an example to inspire. Look good, there you go. Yeah. But yeah, look, we all chilling over here. But you know, just doing that, it helps out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like fights at all. That's why I left football. That's why I left boxing. That's why I left toxic relationship with myself and the world. Why I'm leaving it, why I'm leaving this, you know. So basically, you know, it's a learning process. You know what I mean? Shouldn't have to be any force or anything like that. You know, see how the dog's just chilling. You know what I mean? Chilling like a villain. Psych. It's an angel, not a villain. But yeah, like sometimes there have been instances where I've had to, you know, help and mediate, supervise, you know, make peace, you know, between some of the dogs and people. But my most recent present experience right now is with dogs, because there have been some times where, you know, when the dogs or the other dog will just want to pounce and jump on the other one and start a big fight, you know. And even out in public, they might be like, you know, barking or growling. Other dogs might be barking at us, you know, while we're minding our own business and everything. But, you know, with those fights, like, instantly I did what I had to do to, you know, make space between the dogs ASAP, you know, immediately, right then, with, you know, radical action. Right there, right then, you know, no, I wasn't gonna allow any of that to happen. So, but yeah, of course, because nobody naturally wants to see that. Even it don't even gotta make you a vegan to understand that. Even before I was a vegan, I still never liked fights or conflict. You know what I mean? From getting spankings from our parents to playing football or seeing World Star Hip Hop and all this crap or whatever. Deep down, I still didn't like it, because it's like, why would I enjoy inflicting pain upon myself and those around me? You know what I mean? That sounds like common sense. And really, we gotta just continue growing to fully embody these words. But like, I am learning, and that is the truth. Okay, I have learned that that is the truth too, and I am healing, and that is the truth also, to prevent me from feeling those wounds and experiences of any sort again. You know what I mean? It's a lot of life out there, so it's amazing when we're able to just, you know, charge ourselves up so that we don't have to go through some of those painful, harmful experiences, which honestly might be necessary for some of us. I don't know. I'm just speaking about my journey, my experiences, my vision, you know. But I always instantly, I'm there to create that space, to hold the space, you know, to be, you know, a grown boss man, dad, father, whatever. You know, these are my children. These are the children I have right now. These dogs, these animals, it's like children to me, literally. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'll even go and say it's like preparation for me whenever the time arises and comes to be a true father with the children, the child I produce and create, you know, and that's on its way, that's coming. Whenever the universe ordains it to be in agreement, in alignment with the life. So, yeah, just keeping the peace though. You know what I mean? It's simple stuff. Just petting dogs, you know, chilling. You know what I mean? It's just really, I'm getting more breathing room within myself, and then I'll see that along my interactions with the whole world, obviously. But like, especially, it's helping me with these dogs because, you know, I'm able to move forward like at my own pace, you know, at a turtle's pace, you know, because a lot of times some of us just feel like we gotta go, you know, be like everybody and be with the crowd, you know, white, black, whatever your preference, whatever you are. I don't even classify it as race, because I just say, you know, humans or whatever. But like, bottom line is, there's a lot of people that are in groups, and that's cool to have some friends, but like, you know, I learned that it's a deep voyage. You know, we've been frosted for 20, or well, for me, for 20 years, over 20 years, basically like 20 years into my life. And finally, I'm thawing out. I'm, you know, wiping off the smoke. I'm wiping off the blurs, the marks, you know, from my self, so I can, you know, fly, so the light can shine out of me, you know what I mean, from inside, and it's shining, visible, you know what I mean. It's like a magical like gem, like, you know, I forgot those movies, whatever they're called, but like, you know, where you see some magical like crystal rock or whatever, and then like, you know, you hatch it and break it open, and then guess what, like light, this magical shine, glow or whatever is coming from out of it, and it's like from the heavens. That's like how I'm feeling. That's how we honestly are, a lot of us. Like, nobody's better or worse, you know, but I'm saying that with my own experiences, is that's what it feels like. They talk about caterpillar, you know, metamorphosis into a butterfly, you know, a bird, you know, hatching from its nest, or, and some people say like an unlocked character, like, you know, in a video game where, you know, there's a character that's visible with all these great attributes and stuff, but like, you're not able to access them because you didn't unlock them yet, because you didn't reach the level. So I guess that's how I'm describing this metamorphosis. Like, the best way is to say it's like, you know, our avatar has been like, you know, thrown into a pile of lies and trash, and we've accumulated all this stuff over us, you know, in poor health, and it's been polluting our life, our body, you know, and like, we gotta just cut all of it off and just throw it off of our body, our life, you know, to fully shine again. You know what I mean? To really shine bright again. That's why I like saying the whole star analogy, because we are made of stars. We are stars. So like, you know, look at her. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. He's so sweet. You know, like, it's like I'm uncovering scientifically all of, you know, the stuff that's been accumulating. You know what I'm saying? Like, the list goes on. You know, mucus, dead skin, you know, acidic pores, acidic skin cells, waste within me, within us. You know, and that's what this whole journey process is. You know, that's why I like saying that, because it's like I'm a character, and I am unlocking myself, you know, and that's what's happening. That's what we gotta do. You know, I don't know what everybody's doing. You know, I see different people at different parts and pieces to the puzzle, you know, like, but I can see clearer vision for who I am or what I'm becoming, you know, and I see myself, and I, you know, plan and I dream, and I'm keeping it close to my heart about, you know, living that dream life. You know what I'm saying? Those things closest to me. I can say all these things on camera, you know, and it's still the truth. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, all of us still have, you know, whenever we're not speaking or around people or whatever, and we finally get time to just be alone, you know, we have that voice, that true voice, you know, and that's what I'm keeping alive. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Because I feel as long as I'm playing my role, my part, you know, delivering my contribution into the world, you know, I'm taken care of. I'm cool. You know what I mean? Because I'm not harming nobody or any of that stuff. So that's the reason why I'm seeing it like this, and I'm growing into it, and I'm accepting it too, surrendering to it, because I see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Maybe there's, you know, a neighbor who they say they're a tax attorney, or, you know, I don't know, manager at a restaurant or something like that, whatever. and they make X amount of dollars a year, blah 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 blah. And you know, at the same time, that's their function that they're choosing. You know what I mean? Like if they choose to be a tax attorney and a manager at a restaurant, then that's their function. That's what they're leaning towards. That's what they're contributing in this whole monopoly world, matrix world, or whatever. But me, I love healing. My presence, my energy is already healing enough. I got all the dogs coming up on me, giving all this attention on my legs and stuff next to me on the side. Like, these are my cheerleaders, or our children, right here. See? He get right. He get right. Thank you. Look, get closer. So, that's how I like to say it. You know what I mean? I'm doing this. I'm a healer just with my presence and all that. All over the board. You know what I mean? Like, I love herbs. I love plants. So that heals us. I love just delivering my own experience, my own words, my own experiences. That's healing in itself. Just me being here is healing. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping the vibe cool, and it's helping out people so that whenever we exchange the animals, return them or whatever, the animals are taken care of truly, no big deal or anything. The other people, they're able to enjoy their traveling or whatever, you know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of different stuff, possibilities, whatever you want to talk about it, but that's the best way for me to say it, how I see it, Some of this will make sense at the right time, to be honest, because there's a lot of life forms on the earth. There's a lot of things, activities, and everything. But it's amazing whenever we change just small, simple things, initially to create like a structure for our life, and then we're able to really just, like branch out and step out and rise higher and interact. Look at it. It's kind of cool too sometimes seeing the dog, like animals, everything has a soul, a spirit, and like it's kind of creepy in a way. Not creepy, it's not creepy. Initially it's kind of creepy when we're like getting closer to knowing ourselves and getting closer to connection within ourselves. Being around an animal is a little different because we're surrendering more and more. We're like open up our heart more and more, and part of us is like we feel bad, stuck on our past, behavior, mistakes, silly stuff like that, and the other part's like, oh, okay, well that already happened, I already have the best intentions already to stay peaceful. I learned from those experiences. I'm not gonna have those happen again. I refuse to let any of that happen affect any of my surroundings, as a protector, So that's why I do it. You know what I mean? Because you gotta stay true, and that's true of me. Like my heart, it feels it. Simple things like this, baby nudging its nose against me, wanting attention. Whenever I take my hand off it, like it means a lot, to be honest. Because sometimes when we're alone, it seems like everybody's just doing something else. A friend is working or asleep or whatever, and they're not messaging us. Our lover is like across the world and don't want to speak with us. Parents are asleep or working or God knows, you know what I mean? And it's like, sometimes it can be kind of lonely, you know what I mean? But I'm embracing it and appreciating it, you know what I mean? Because at first, sometimes it is kind of questionable, judgmental within ourselves, but it's like we're having to let go of the judgments, let go of that, that type of mindset so that we can function, and really be good, you know what I'm saying? Preparing us for what we, truly desire. So that's why every single day I'm looking at something I can improve, you know what I'm saying? Because that's, I guess, the passionate thing about having a passion for life itself is that there's always something to do. And at the same time, you don't always have to be doing something 24/7, but still, like it's cool to know that like there's something to be improved upon. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to just stare at a wall inside your room all day. Like you know, see how things flow, see how things go. And that's one thing I learned from my father, my parents, and just a whole lot of people, but especially my father, like, you know, and my grandmother, they always have something to do. Like, not always something to do, but like, okay, let me say it right. Like, okay, it's not like they're working 24/7. No, 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 no. But I'm saying, like, in time, it's cool to see hobbies active, you know what I'm saying? And like that healthy way of doing it, to where it's not like you're at work all the time, to where you also, it's good to also see when you actually have time for yourself, like my father and grandmother would do like board games, like Sudoku, chess, sometimes, watering the plants, the flowers, a garden, all of that. And, just going for a walk, walking the dog, exercise, simple things like that like are around our, life, that are in our life, involved in our life. I consider like we're like a ball, you know what I'm saying? A ball of energy, matter, fire, whatever you want to call it, blood, and we have a main theme or function of our life, you know what I mean? A lot of different labels. Some play basketball, some whatever. There's a whole bunch of crap, lawyers, doctors, all types of labels and masks and costumes and whatever, And then around that, that's our main thing, this whole exchange of life. And then the main thing is like, that's the structure. And then, around that, we have other things that we plug into, that we can work on, working on our car, cleaning the car, vacuuming the car, fixing the car, especially a lot of us that are establishing ourselves. Of course, there's always something to fix, something to clean, something to vacuum, something to whatever, because we're still work in progress, as life is. It's just different and newer levels of it. So that's what I've been able to realize, getting those things done, having a healthy harmony within us to get those things done, and just to take care of business. So, that's a mouthful. Sometimes I am like, what is this? What am I doing? Like, am I just pretending out here, like acting like all this and that or whatever? But honestly, no, because then the closer and closer I pull to myself, I realize, about following my heart, listening to my heart, and, just trusting the whole gut thing, feeling. It's not that serious, but also it does have meaning and value and purpose within us, so that's why I'm choosing to still, not be ungrateful for this which I'm surrendering to, not to, disregard it or be confused by it or whatever. So sometimes you just gotta experience it and internally decide for yourself as you go through it. I'm just serving as a guide, a messenger in my own unique purpose, my own function, as well as other mentors and coaches are. So anyways, thank you for watching again. It's your boy Sky with the dogs, broadcasting live.